guest today graduated in 1996 from Muskego High School. She was both junior and senior class president, woo woo, and recognized for her potential.
That's right. Today, Jenn Schaal is a stand-up comedian, and this weekend makes her return home for her first feature at the Comedy Cafe. We're happy to welcome Jenn to the yellow couch. How do you feel?
So excited to be here. This is awesome. That
Making the home crowd laugh now.
That was a great picture. I'm not living in the past or anything. Senior class president.
That's
like
fantastic.
My one claim to fame so far. So.
I love that.
You've been a hit in Minneapolis.
Yeah,
right?
I've been around.
Yeah.
I've been around doing my thing for about 8 years. So it's
what do you find funny? What's your stand-up about?
My life. I'm 37. I'm single. I have a cat.
High five, girlfriend.
Oh, thank you. We got to find our people. I spent last week at the Internet Cat Video Festival. That's
my friends all went.
Yes,
whoa, it's amazing.
That's a thing.
That's something I would not go to.
No,
that makes me hot. I would not go to that.
No,
right, Dave?
thousands and thousands of people go to the Internet Cat Festival in Minneapolis.
If you're allergic, it's probably not a good idea. Don't go.
Yeah,
it's
I don't
just
know if
video,
you're going to find a lot of hot guys there, though.
There were actually a few.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
But were they there with their girlfriends?
Yes, but that's just like a minor situation.
That's a detail.
Yeah, that's just a minor detail you don't have to worry about. So,
Well, I think it's great. I've seen some of your stand-up online, and I think you're fantastic.
Thanks.
And just the fact that you've accomplished so much even outside of your hometown. What's it like to come home? Because I always think sometimes going home and being in front of a hometown crowd is a whole different ball game and a different feeling. How do you feel about it?
It definitely is, and especially my parents still live here. They live in Muskego, and so anytime they come to a show,
do they think you're funny?
Oh, well, that's probably debatable, I think. They're like, oh, it's so nice you have like a hobby that you do. That's so great that an outlet for you.
Right.
Stop being so annoying. No, it is fun. It's intimidating, I think, because you want to do really well and you want to make people proud of you. And I'm glad like Facebook exists, because like coming back, I kind of know what everyone's doing and like what everyone's about, so it's not as scary. It's like I'll go to my high school reunion now because I know like we're all at equal points in our life. It doesn't really matter. So that's kind of what it feels like. I think it'd be really fun to see everyone and make awkward small talk.
Right.
Like you do.
Here's what always freaks me out about reunions is when people come up and they're like, remember me? No. And if you say that to me, the answer is going to be no.
I always say it's really nice to see you.
Yeah.
Instead
it's
of,
so awesome.
Even when you think you maybe haven't met someone, it's really nice to see you. Then it takes away that awkwardness.
And I have to know, if your parents are in the crowd, you're doing your thing, do you censor yourself?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you really?
I mean, well, because there are certain things I'm like, we don't really need to. I mean,
I wonder that though, because isn't your set pre-planned?
Yes, but I know if they're coming.
Okay.
So there's certain jokes that I'll be like, we maybe don't need to talk about that one date that I had. Or, things got a little racy. We don't need to.
Got it.
I'm not married, so there's lots of things I haven't done in my life.
You have something in common with my brother, and that's that you both took your senior pictures with your cat.
Oh,
no way did your brother do that.
Okay. Absolutely. And I'm just going to say my cat was at my senior pictures as well. However, that one did not make the cut.
Did you
and
think
I'm really
it was
happy.
weird, though, when it happened? Because this is
No,
my deal.
I didn't.
Okay, that's exactly
Did you do it to be funny?
No. My mom
this
was
is a real deal.
This is like a real life thing. My mom was like, I think you should take your cat. And I was like, okay.
Absolutely.
People, I really wanted like a big 9'6". Like that was the jam then, Like,
I had that. I was on top of the 1998.
You do the thing, it's like, or like over your shoulder, whatever. No, she's like, bring a cat. So we had like a little cardboard carrier. I remember. I didn't think it was weird at all. And you don't think things like that are weird until like 10 years later when you are older and you're experiencing other people's families and you're like, oh yeah, I took my picture with the cat, and then people this face
That's
right
exactly.
here.
That's exactly. Yep. But I laugh because I totally get it.
Yes.
What's wrong with you guys?
No, and then you piece it together, and then you get
no wonder why you're not married.
Yeah, well then you get a really great therapist, And thank you.
Thank you so much. And truthfully,
I went for the laugh dart.
No, absolutely.
But I mean,
I don't take offense to anything at all. But the good news is I didn't pick it to be in the yearbook. Like, thankfully, that is not like documented forever.
But the bad news is,
nasty emails. I was just teasing her, everybody. Okay.
But the bad news is, you
look at that hair, though. Ew.
Have a cat.
Different cat, thankfully. The cat that was in my senior pictures.
Not the photograph cat.
Passed away when I was 32. Like, that cat lived a long time.
Yeah.
And I mean, I got it in 7th grade, and she died when I was 32. So that's a long-term relationship, you and a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
So-
sure. Who do you think is funny?
Oh, I mean, as far as comedians go, boy, you know, a lot of the folks that I love are kind of just on the cusp of really making it into, you know, names that you would recognize if you're not a total comedy nerd.
Yeah.
So like Maria Bamford to me is like my idol. She's so wonderful, and look her up if you don't know who she is. But she's been on tons of TV and everything. She talks a lot about like mental health and in such a funny, charming way that I feel like that's so important to like bring those kinds of issues to the forefront and make it so everyone can kind of relate and it's okay to talk about, and I love that. Aparna Nancherla is another. A lot of women. I love a lot of women because people have that thing. You know, women are funny. That's a bunch of.
They're coming. Women are taking over in the
Women
comedy
have
scene and
always
films.
taken over.
And
Like that's just a load of whatever.
yeah, Carol
you know?
Burnett,
Yes.
Lucy.
Yes.
You know, you
They're
kind of
always
go way
been around.
back. And
But even the more modern ones, like who's in Trainwreck? Amy
Schumer.
Do you like her?
I do
Melissa
like her.
McCarthy,
Yeah.
Kristen
Yeah,
Wiig.
absolutely.
Do you feel like most really good comedians have some serious pain in their past, or it's, you know, I'm sure you get asked that all the time, but I do wonder about this.
I mean, I'm totally comfortable with this question. Yeah.
Can I just say, as a comedian, you wish Molly was in the front row of every show you could ever have. She makes you feel like you're the world's funniest person always.
Yes, please come. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think people deal with stuff differently, but yes, I mean, there is some element, like whether it's making fun of yourself or your experiences or, you know, things that have happened to you. Like if you can't laugh about it. I mean, there's a lot of comedians that sort of view it as free therapy. I have a really great therapist, so I also have that. But I mean, yeah, because everyone like has been through tough things.
Yeah.
And so like it helps to kind of heal when you can laugh through that stuff, and that's really fun because that's what people can relate to.
Yeah.
And comedy is really all about being relatable and having, you know, that common ground. Like when you're on the stage and you're talking to people, there's nothing like making a room full of strangers feel like you've all been at the same party forever.
Yeah,
And,
I
like,
love that.
that's the best part.
You have that relatability,
So
that
cute.
likability, and I've watched some of your stand-up, and you're just the same here as you are
thanks.
doing all that.
That's
so people
good to
got to
know.
come out and check you out. It's at the Milwaukee Comedy Cafe. You can check Jenn out. She's got an 8 p.m. show Thursday, 8 Friday, 7:30 and 9:45
That's
on
not
Saturday.
yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Tonight, tomorrow, Saturday. I got to get
Comedy's
there.
Milwaukee's ComedyCafe.com is where you can go for tickets, but head on out and see Jenn Schaal. Welcome home.
Thanks. We'll get you home before 10. So
Yeah.
you'll be
Oh,
all,
perfect.
You know,
Yeah,
good to
and you
go.
won't have
Get her
to
a
look
front
for
row
me.
seat.
You won't have to look
I'll
for me
hear
because
you.
you'll hear
you.
me.
The honking.
Thanks so much for
Exactly.
having me.
Awesome
You're
to meet
Awesome.
you.
Thank you.
Best wishes to you.
Thanks.